reviewer, and welcome to part 2 of Sailor Moon Month. But first...
Previously on Sailor Moon! Disneyland on the moon got blown up by an evil queen. No, not that queen. That queen, whose crown resembles that of a boomerang. 1,000 years later, the Moon Princess, destined to stop her, takes the form of a 14-year-old idiot. Our protagonist for the series, everyone! Also, it took our heroes mid through the season to realise that Sailor Moon is the Moon Princess, and Darien is Tuxedo Mask. More so on Serena's part. After the Sailor Scouts save the world, they wind up forgetting what happened and live their normal lives.
Also, we may have left out some details where Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask have past lives, but we're very busy. So, with that out of the way, let's review Sailor Moon R and Sailor Moon S.
We start this review as we point out Luna and Artemis, who still have their memories, and that's a good thing, I don't know why, but a new threat has emerged in the form of two elven-like aliens named Ali and Anne, who look like the offspring of the Goblin King, and a space tree called the Doom Tree.
Fun fact, the Doom Tree story arc is actually an anime exclusive, and it's not seen in the manga.
So, Luna and Artemis managed to give the Sailor Scouts their memories back, and Usagi is still the same klutz as she was before.
The villains use monster cards called Cardians, and in order to activate them, they must pick a card, throw one in the air, and play the flute.
I can play the flute too, you know.
Speaking of Melvin, the two aliens disguise themselves as humans to blend in. And like the villains from last time, their goal is to gather energy. But this time, it's to feed a tree.
Also, during this part of the arc, there's a guy called the Moonlight Knight. Same person, different getup.
As the Scouts get more powerful, 13 episodes later, they take on the Doom Tree. After that, it is later revealed that the Doom Tree was once the Tree of Life, and it gave energy to those elven alien folk. But their people got greedy, and well, the rest is history.
Sailor Moon uses her power to purify the tree, and a small sapling appears before them. The tree has been reborn, and they are given a chance to start over. The aliens leave Earth to live a better life with the tree.
So that was pretty pointless. Anyhow, moving on to the Black Moon arc. In this story, we get Chibiusa, aka Rini, aka Small Lady. She's from the 30th century and is Sailor Mini-Moon. The cute defender of justice and all that sweet stuff anyhow. Now, what did she look like again? I've forgotten what she looks like.
Like that.
Now I know why I don't like her.
I like her! I like her! Moon Prism Power!
Hey, another Scout has shown up. Should we stop her?
Nah, got any fives?
It's my turn.
Hey! What's the big idea? Don't you two take these things seriously?
Later in the series, we're introduced to another Sailor Scout, Sailor Pluto, guardian of the space-time door. Her civilian identity, Setsuna Mayo.
Ooh, I'm sorry, you're no longer a planet anymore.
Dude, you shut the camera.
Sorry.
The bad guys for this story arc are the Black Moon Clan, who are from the planet Nemesis, who comprise of a prince, a villain who looks like a hairstylist, evil Sailor Scouts, and the big bad Wise Man. And boy, he is just as generic as Beryl. Also, what's with the bad guys and their crystal balls?
This season also has Serena and Rini having some sort of sister relationship going on, and it's amusing. I don't know why, how it works, but it works.
It's kind of amusing since they both squabble like sisters, as well as the times where Rini needs Serena the most.
We also get to know a little bit more about Rini, and that she misses Mommy and Daddy, and that they're king and queen. And later revealed, she's the daughter of the next generations of Serena and Darian. I pray that she doesn't inherit Serena's stupidity.
After turning the Black Moon Scouts good, we move to another part of the story where a wise man brainwashes Rini and turns her into Black Lady, an evil, older, and kind of hot version of Rini.
And like the first season, Sailor Moon must unbrainwash Rini, and she finally succeeds. Then they take on Darth Sidious over there in the corner.
There comes a time when you face the toughest of fights, searching for a sign.
No, it's all my fault. It's all my fault, Darian. It's all because of me that this is happening. It's all my fault.
Raising emotion, there's a light.
Silver Crystal, please give me the strength to protect my friends.
The Starling Tower! Do Phantom!
Go away forever. Oh!
What? This can't be happening! No one is as strong as the Doomsday!
After Sailor Moon and Rini defeats Wise Man, Rini returns to the future!
Where? Back to the future.
Now for the next season, Sailor Moon S.
The plot to this season introduces the rest of the Sailor Scouts. Sailor Uranus, Sailor Neptune, and last but not least, Sailor Saturn. And that's all of the Solar System Sailor Scouts.
Now, before we move on, Analyst, get it out of your system right now.
Goody! Fun fact! Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune are a couple in the Japanese dub. But in the English dub, they're related. Oh my god! I'm stumbling onto something!
You and many other fans of Sailor Moon. And that's for another time. Moving on.
The villains for this season are called the Deathbusters, an evil organization led by the evil Professor Tomaway. In actual fact, he is possessed by a creature what is known as a germatoid. Those who work for him, his lab assistant Kaola Knight, and a group of henchwomen known as the Witches 5. Their goal is to obtain pure hearts in order to get pure heart crystals. That are the keys to the mighty Holy Grail itself.
We must choose. But choose wisely.
Their ultimate goal is to awaken an evil entity called Pharaoh 90, who wants to bring utter destruction and obliteration upon the world. They are also called the Heart Snatchers or Bureau of Bad Behavior because for kids. Also, Sailor Mini-Moon makes a return and makes a new friend who happens to be Sailor Saturn. Also, Sailor Saturn's dad is Professor Tomaway.
Now, I like Professor Tomaway, mainly because, one, he has a motif, and he doesn't have a freaking crystal ball to wave around. He actually does stuff like research and finds ways to further his goals.
Also, the whole hiding in the shadows thing, with his face all creepy and that smile and the reflection from his glasses. It's fantastic! And more importantly, he is fun.
And speaking of guys with glasses, sadly, Melvin throughout the series only appears in one episode per season. And none in the last one. Such a pity.
I was going to describe the episodes with him in it, but, well, all I can say is that he and Molly are seen together, and are involved with the Monster of the Week and the MacGuffin of the season.
Also, I'd get mad at Sailor Uranus. For bad-mouthing Melvin. Anyway, let's just move on.
So, how do they stop Pharaoh 90? Sailor Saturn sacrifices herself. What a twist! So, there you go. That's Sailor Moon R and S.
Tune in next time for part 3 of Sailor Moon Month, where things get super, and we will be seeing a lot of stars. Sailor stars.
Now a word from our sponsor.
Hello all you hapless nerds out there. Do you like refinement? Do you like women who will actually accept you for you? Would you like to talk to women that are interested in your subjects? Then come on down to the house of Neptune and Uranus. There you'll find many ladies that like to play D&D, trading card games, even talk about the latest nerd culture. Once again, come on down to the house of Neptune and Uranus.
Enough of the fart jokes!
泣きたくなるようなムーンライト電話もでき